Item. SCP-1213. Code name. Orphaned Catapult. Object Class. Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1213 is to be strapped immobile in a locked shipping container, stored in Sector 25. SCP-1213 is not to be allowed within 20 meters of juvenile mammals weighing between 15 and 50 kilograms, except for testing purposes. Description: SCP-1213 is a wooden and steel catapult, medieval in design, 1.4 meters wide and 2.6 meters long. SCP-1213 is capable of autonomous locomotion on its 4 wooden wheels and of operating its firing mechanism by an unknown method. Aside from its anomalous movement and operation, SCP-1213 has no unusual physical properties. Given space to move, SCP-1213 will haphazardly explore an area. Should SCP-1213 encounter a suitable subject, SCP-1213 will transport the subject into the basket on its firing arm by unknown means. SCP-1213 must be within 10 meters of its subject in order to transport it. SCP-1213 will then launch the subject at the nearest flat vertical surface. After a launching, it will remain stationary, emitting a sound similar to the contented purring produced by felines while it resets its firing arm. SCP-1213 will then resume its haphazard exploration. SCP-1213's firing arm can be strapped down, but any strapping will break should SCP-1213 launch a subject. SCP-1213 favors infant to prepubescent mammalian subjects that weigh between 15 and 50 kilograms. SCP-1213 has also been known to launch subjects with dwarfism on occasion. SCP-1213 was found in a farming town in England, after several unexplainable cases of dead children and small animals that were reported as having been hurled into walls at high velocity. A search of the town found SCP-1213 in the bushes of a school playground. Further investigation of the town led to the discovery of an improvised laboratories in an abandoned farmhouse. Much of the laboratories was destroyed by an explosion, presumably caused by the large defunct device that was the focus of the laboratories. The device was the experimental work of Dr. who could not be located. Dr. S' damaged research log was discovered in pieces amongst the debris of the warehouse, and only excerpts could be retrieved. Excerpts of Dr. S' research log. Pieces of text that were missing, burnt or otherwise illegible are marked with, "I've done it. I've finished. I've pressed the button. I flipped the switch. I've changed the world forever. Even as I sit here it opens. The noise is unbearable. I can see objects moving beyond any dimension. Every dimension. I can see one. If only I could interact. Access. Perhaps This particular is fascinating to me. Impossible. But I can't deny. There are families of them. Unbelievable. All different types. What we would believe to be inanimate. Different species. The tire irons seem particularly amiable. Somehow whatever I did, it worked. But it's here now, in this. I think it's separated from its parents. I've grown fond of it. No family of my. So long. Alone working. Its abandonment here. Grown an animosity. Can't keep it. I can't should reduce massive dam. Town is safe, but I can't find hardly any. Found Sue. Splat. Robert like a tomato. Oh my god.